I saw two movies this weekend about alien invasions. One had a reported budget of $160 million. The other most definitely did not. Guess which one I like better? Here's a hint. It's Attack the Block. Attack the Block is a low-budget genre movie about aliens invading a South London ghetto. If you like movies like Bubba Hotep or Shaun of the Dead, where unlikely characters are thrust into a supernatural situation with comedic results, then Attack the Block is for you. The problem is it's not playing in very many theaters. You have to go to Facebook and demand it in your city. If it doesn't come to your city, I'm sure you can just wait a couple months because this movie is going to be a staple on all nerd DVD shelves everywhere. It introduces us to a group of bad people who are most definitely not your normal protagonists. And, by the way, they're all kids. Kids who just happen upon what they think is a stray firework, but actually turns out to be an alien. And immediately, our expectations are subverted when these kids chase down the alien and beat the shit out of it.
What is that, cuz? That's an alien, bruv. Believe it. And I landed in the wrong place, though. You get me? Welcome to London, motherfucker.
This has a lot in common with Super 8. There's kids battling an alien threat. There's a kid who loves fireworks, and they ride around on bikes a lot. But unlike Super 8, which is my favorite movie of the summer so far, Attack the Block is the one that's going to become the cult classic. And that's because it is wholly original. At times in Super 8 you can feel J.J. Abrams thinking like, what would 80s Spielberg do? And you know, that obviously influences every thread of that film. Attack the Block is not a slave to preconceived notions. Sure, it's a genre film about aliens, and at times it'll remind you of Gremlins or Critters, but you've never seen it done like this. And a lot of that has to do with the main character, Moses, who immediately digs himself in a hole and spends the entire movie trying to get out of it. And it's really fun to watch his character arc as he evolves throughout the film. The performance given by John Boyega is pretty much star-making and made all the more surprising by the fact that this is the dude's first movie. It's amazing. This is a straightforward film. It's not very complex. The plotting is basic, the story and characters are really easy to follow, and it doesn't have any delusions of being greater than what it is. It's not a movie about aliens taking over the Earth. It's aliens basically falling into the lap of these characters. And because of that, it's a small story, but it tears through its 88-minute running time with a head of steam. The action is exciting, kinetic, and inventive, and, oh, by the way, really funny. There are one-liners in this movie that are destined to become part of the nerd lexicon. The low budget keeps it charming and proves that you don't need overly designed CG monsters so long as your characters are compelling and the action is innovative. Now, for smaller films like this, there tends to be a groundswell of support because people want others to see it, and that leads to overpraise. I'm going to try and temper that, but I will say Attack the Block is more fun than any comic book movies I've seen this summer, and it's funnier than most comedies I've seen this summer. It's important that we support creative, original voices. That way we can ward off the many sequels to the Smurfs that are inevitable. But honestly, Attack the Block is a well-crafted sci-fi horror comedy, and I urge you to seek it out.
Maybe there was a party at the zoo and a monkey fucked a fish.